5 minutes to half-time. Casemiro makes it his. Rafinha. Thiago Silva. Rafinha again. We've seen all the other offensive players in the Brazil side, if you like, find the back of the net already. He'll want to get in on the act himself. Hwang In-bomb. Back to Kim Min-jae. That hurts Son Heung-min. Rafinha happy to slow down to walking pace.
It's always a risk when you have facial injuries and you have to wear a mask when you do get a knock on it. Just ran in. Marquinhos' shoulder, that definitely a sore one.
He suffered that fracture around his left eye in Tottenham's Champions League match against Marseille on November the 1st. There was a big fear that he wouldn't play any part in these World Cup finals. Of course, he set up the goal that got them here the other night against Portugal.
It's just as if Brazil were playing the 3 group games in first gear, and they've tried to just step it up a little bit in the knockout. It's ominous for everybody else in the competition.
Well, there is a contrast in their statistics in the sense that in the group stage they had 52 shots and only scored 3 goals. In the first 36 minutes of this game, 7 shots and 4 of them found the back of the net. There are always 2 sides to every story, of course, but from the Brazil point of view, they have been clinical in this first half. Rafinha. Down he goes, and a card is coming out here.
Chung just stepped across Rafinha. In a frustrating half for those in red.
Kim Sung-gyu will come out to gather and start his side off again. Militao's touch.
Shows me absolutely no joy. That central number 9 position for Korea Republic, surrounded by Brazil shirts. No real support.
Neymar for Richarlison. Options aplenty. Paqueta. Rafinha. Paqueta once more. Maybe he tried to overcomplicate things.
They've just been allowed far too much time on the ball. You do that with any good players, they're going to punish you.
Additional minutes at the end of the half.
He's not a career Republic player anywhere near Richarlison when he picks it up early. I'm sure that will change when they're spoken to it at half time, but I don't think there's any way back in this game.
This is Junior. Richarlison waiting, Rafinha dangling a leg.
Maybe going with his head, Rafinha, but he made the decision really early.
Coach at a tournament such as this, you would be very tempted at half time to make changes, but those players out there will want to carry on, particularly in Brazilian yellow.
Yeah, I think Career Republic, they've had quite a lot of the ball because Brazil at times are quite passive and letting them have it, but they let them have it in areas that won't hurt Brazil, so it works quite well for them.
Rafinha, Neymar, and still trying to dance his way through. Well, you could say they've earned the right to overcomplicate the final moments of an attack, perhaps. He is one you would imagine would be wrapped in cotton wool, bearing in mind his injury status over the last week or so. Rafinha, taken on by Paqueta. Richarlison with all the space he wants. And two to look for, but he might go on his own. And Neymar can't apply the telling touch. But once again, Brazil just flew through. They've worked it well. And what's Paqueta doing there? Kim Chin-soo tempting one in. Son Heung-min crowded out. Every time they pick the ball up, you imagine they're going to sprint away. Bang-in-Bom making sure that doesn't happen there.
Again, Richarlison picks up great positions with space that Career Republic leave. Neymar was shouting, why didn't you cross it? But I suspect, had that been the other way around, he would have done the same, just didn't give it enough width.
It's the first attempt on target that Richarlison's failed to score for this World Cup. He had scored 3 times from his first 3 in the competition. That is the end of the first half, and what a first half from those in the famous yellow and blue. Brazil have waltzed their way through and have notched 4 goals in the first half of a World Cup game for the first time since 1954. There looks to be no way back for Korea Republic at the break. Brazil 4, Korea Republic 0.
Well, that is Brazil at their very, very best. Exhibition material, a masterclass, and Korea Republic have just not been able to live with this astonishing attacking force. Vinicius Jr., Neymar, Richarlison, Lucas Paquetá. I think Rafinha will be feeling slightly left out. He's the only one of that forward five that have not scored yet. It has been a perfect 45 minutes so far to go with a great night for him. Back in the Brazilian team, Neymar, after that injury that's kept him out of the last couple of group games, and his inclusion tonight, all part of an explosive 45 minutes of football so far from the Seleção. They have scored 4 first half goals once before at a World Cup. They did it to Mexico in 1954, but what way back now for Korea Republic?
নতুন অ্যাকাউন্ট খোলা খুবই সহজ। অ্যাপ ডাউনলোড করে আপনার জাতীয় পরিচয়পত্রের উভয় পাশের ছবি তুলুন, আপনার তথ্য দিন আর সাথে একটা সেলফি, ব্যাস হয়ে গেল আপনার রকেট অ্যাকাউন্ট।
রকেট, ডাচ বাংলা ব্যাংক মোবাইল ব্যাংকিং, টাকার রকেট।
হোয়াট আ গেম ম্যান, অসাধারণ। এর আসলে কোনো তুলনা চলে না। আমি বসে বসে দেখছিলাম এবং আমার আর্জেন্টাইন ফুটবল সমর্থক বন্ধুদেরকে খুঁজছিলাম যে কোথায় আপনারা কেমন আছেন। ফুটবল মাস্টারমাইন্ডে স্বাগত। আমার নাম নীরব এন্ড অ্যাজ ইউ নো আমি ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টার এবং খুবই 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 দারুণ একটা খেলা হচ্ছে। খুব আশা করি খেলা শেষে আমরা সবাই 7 আপ বিতরণ করতে পারবো একবার আর একবার। আপনি জানেন এই যে রকেট আমাদেরকে হেল্প করছে এই কুইজ শোটা করার জন্য, আর আপনি চাইলে কিন্তু ফোন করে আমাদের কাছ থেকে জিতে নিতে পারেন একেবারে দারুণ সহজে অনেক অনেক পুরস্কার। আমাদের ফোনে কেউ আছেন কিনা খোঁজ দিয়ে চলুন। হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, কে আছেন টেলিফোনে? শুনছেন? অলরাইট, বলি যে 4টে নম্বর দেখা যাচ্ছে, এই 4টে নম্বরে কল করতে হবে এবং যে কুইজের অ্যানসার যেটা দিতে হবে সেটাও কিন্তু এখানটাই পাঠাতে হবে। আমাদের সাথে টেলিফোনে কেউ আছেন কিনা? হ্যালো, টেলিফোনে শুনছেন? কি নাম? বাপ্পি সাহেব চলুন আগে আপনার প্রশ্নটা দেখে নিই। প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে ফিফা মহিলা বিশ্বকাপ শুরু হয় কত সাল? 1990, 91, 92, 94?
ফিফা মহিলা বিশ্বকাপ
জি
1991।
91।
হ্যাঁ
অলরাইট, আপনার পুরস্কার পৌঁছে যাবে রকেটের গতিতে। যদি অ্যাকাউন্ট না থেকে থাকে জলদি রকেট অ্যাকাউন্টটা ডাউনলোড করতে হবে এবং ডাউনলোডটা করে তারপর নিজের একখান সুন্দর সেলফি আপ করে সাথে লাগিয়ে দিতে হবে এনআইডির ছবি, ব্যাস হয়ে গেল, আপনি হয়ে গেলেন রকেটের মালিক। আমাদের সাথে টেলিফোনে কেউ আছেন কিনা খোঁজ নি। হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, নীরব বলছি। কে ওপাশে?
হ্যালো
জি কে? বড় ভাই টেলিফোনে কে? হ্যালো হ্যালো
হ্যালো
হ্যালো, আমি আরো হেলে গেলাম আপনাকে। আরো একজনকে নিতে চাই টেলিফোনে। হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, নীরব বলছি।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
কি নাম?
জি বলছি
বলছি কি নাম?
সুমন চিটান থেকে।
ভাইজি কেমন আছেন?
জি ভালো।
দাদা আপনার জন্য প্রশ্নটা ছেড়ে দিচ্ছি, স্ক্রিনে দেখে নিন। প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে জেমস মার্টেন্স কোন দেশের হয়ে খেলেন? নেদারল্যান্ডস, ক্যামেরুন, বেলজিয়াম নাকি ক্রোয়েশিয়া? জেমস মার্টেন্স হয় নাই দাদা, উত্তরটা হয়নি, ভুল দিয়েছেন। এই অ্যান্সার আমি নিতে পারছি না। আমি চলে যাবো পরের কলারের কাছে, কিন্তু বস আমরা একটা ছোট ব্রেক নিব কিন্তু। আর আপনি নিশ্চয়ই জানেন যে এই ব্রেকটাতে এসে আমি আপনাদেরকে জানাই কেমন করে রকেট নামাইতে হয় আর মজা করতে হয়। দেখুন শিখুন, আমি আসছি। ওকে, স্টে উইথ মি।
রকেট অ্যাপ দিয়ে নতুন অ্যাকাউন্ট খোলা খুবই সহজ। অ্যাপ ডাউনলোড করে আপনার জাতীয় পরিচয়পত্রের উভয় পাশের ছবি তুলুন, আপনার তথ্য দিন আর সাথে একটা সেলফি, ব্যাস হয়ে গেল আপনার রকেট অ্যাকাউন্ট।
রকেট ডাচ বাংলা ব্যাংক মোবাইল ব্যাংকিং, টাকার রকেট।
আপনি আছেন রকেটের সাথে, আপনি আছেন নীরবের সঙ্গে, এবং আমরা ফুটবল মাস্টার মাইন্ড করছি। মানে আপনার কাছ থেকে আমি জানবার চেষ্টা করছি কুইজের অ্যান্সার, এবং সেখান থেকে আপনি জিতে দিতে পারছেন দারুণ পুরস্কার। আমরা যাব ফোনে, টেলিফোনে কে আমাদের সাথে আছেন কিনা খুঁজতে। হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, কে আছেন? ভাই কি নাম?
হ্যালো
কি নাম? What superstar talent this guy is. Scored the first goal of the night inside the opening 10 minutes. Took it superbly as well, Vinicius Junior, but he is a threat with the ball at his feet. He is a threat even when it's not at his feet, such with his pace and his movement. That assist for Lucas Paquetá's goal was delicious as well. Hwang Hee-chan, first start in Korea Republic shirt tonight at this 2022 FIFA World Cup, and he's been their biggest threat. They haven't had too many really in the first 45 minutes. That was a cracking effort, and had that gone in, it might have changed slightly the direction of this game. But really, it has been one of very few chances Korea Republic have been able to produce. So having a look at these two in direct comparison, the numbers heavily stacked already in Vinicius Junior's favour with that goal and his assist, even though Hwang Hee-chan has had 3 attempts on goal and he's got all of them on target so far, and the pass completion rate of the pair is pretty high as well, both of them in the upper 90% category. Here are the final third entries. That might surprise you a little bit, because Korea Republic have managed to get into Brazil's defensive areas more often than Brazil have theirs, and yet Brazil have got a 4-0 lead at half-time. 27 total entries from Korea Republic. Just 21 times Brazil have moved into that Korea Republic defensive area, and they've scored 4 goals. Well, the team that have won more World Cups, 4 World Cup matches than any other side. They've scored more goals at this competition than any other team. They are the tournament kings, and they are in control against Korea Republic. Let's take you back to your commentary team.
Does the break up the pattern, break up the momentum, and give the other side a chance just to slow things down? We shall see. A couple of changes might help the Korea Republic efforts. It is about togetherness from here on in. Seemingly the chance for victory has gone, albeit you never want to say never, particularly with a fair chunk of time remaining, but it would be quite the story should victory be grabbed from this low ebb. Some are just getting resuited and rebooted to go again. Seemingly no Brazilian changes for now. Kim Jin-soo and Chung Oh-young, the 2 players to make way for Korea Republic. Conversations presumably about how many they might go on to score, but also trying to prevent complacency from setting in to a level. Those just 2 of the players who've combined so effectively in the first 45 minutes. The side which is comfortably ahead. So do they play with comfort, or do they go for more? That's the question. We're about to find out the answer. Brazil, of course, shoulder the burden of expectation in a game such as this. That comes with the shirt. This is the 8th meeting between Brazil and Korea Republic. The first time they've gone into battle competitively, though. The most recent success for those in yellow coming as recently as June, when they won in Seoul by 5 goals to 1. They're looking for 5 here. The pace taken off the effort, and an easy claim for Kim Sung-yu.
It's so difficult for Korea Republic because with Brazil, half the team attack and take a chance and the other half defend, and with Korea Republic have been caught between pressing and dropping, and they've done neither, and it's just allowed the space for Brazil's technicians and magicians to work the magic.
Chasing with Marquinhos, getting the better of him too. Can't bend it enough to tuck it past Allison, albeit it will be a corner. Someone got a touch.
Son is their best player, Korea Republic, and that's what he's good at, getting in behind, getting his body in the way. I thought that was going to nestle in the back of the net. I'm not sure whether Allison made another good save.
Son's corner. Richarlison back defending. They will go again. Son Heung-min away by Richarlison. Son goes again, but away it bounces.
Great save again. Allison has probably made two best saves in the game, and his team are 4-0 up. A world-class goalkeeper behind a world-class team. But seen a response. I think that's the most important thing for Korea Republic, is that they respond in the second half, that they do better in the second half than they did in the first, playing for pride, and they have a lot of that.
Certainly do, and it will be a source of frustration for them that they've got through a fair few times, but every time the man in green has been in the way. He will have earned clean sheets tonight, if indeed he keeps one. Rafinha's ball deflected away and out. Rafinha. Paqueta there to help out. Three more wait in the middle. Casemiro, Danilo, Vinicius Junior. Loose and one back and then lost again.
Just so clever the way that Brazil, when they attack, they're already waiting in the positions. When they do lose it, they can win it back straight away. So they actually, in possession, they're so aware of what might happen if they lose it. That's pretty high level tactical thinking by those players in those forward positions.
Wang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min well forward again. Picked off by Vinicius Junior. Ball was heading towards Kim Moon-hwan. And now they have to get back swiftly because Rafinha is leading the charge, trying to find Neymar, and out it went off Rafinha for a goal kick. Four goals in the first half for everyone in the grounds to enjoy from a different perspective here and there, perhaps, depending on the team in their hearts. Incidentally, Brazil were on the field the last time a side scored 4 goals in the first half of a World Cup knockout game. But it was Germany doing the damage against them in the 2014 semi-final. Wang Hichan. Away by Thiago Silva. Wang again. Looking for the run of Son. Watched all the way by Danilo.
Just not enough quality ball in those areas. Brazil have just let it drop a couple of gears, just making sure that they keep Korea Republic at arm's length, and they've increased their intensity a little bit, but it's so difficult when you're 4-0 down. I'm surprised Neymar's still on the pitch, whether they're protecting him or not. I'm sure he wants to stay on the pitch, but his ankle was really swollen, wasn't it, only days ago?
Lee Se-sung. Ryan Bomb through towards Son. Eder Militao looking to snuff out the attack, which he does. Some terrific talent in that picture, by the way. Some of put the world by storm, beating Germany by 2-0 in the final. Big wins against China and Costa Rica in the mix there too, and Ronaldo top scorer in the competition with 8 goals, backed up by 5-goal Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos, a scorer in that campaign as well, looking on from the sidelines.
Rafinha and Vinicius Junior really wide, hold that weight, try to stretch Korea Republic. Such an important job, offer balance to each other. Dynamic and penetrating runs of Vinicius Junior, and then the really good ball control and running of Rafinha.
Paqueta. Thiago Silva. Still a key part of the Brazil plan at the age of 38. Cap number 112 for him tonight. Casemiro. Gliding the ball over towards Rafinha. In towards Neymar. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Paqueta wants to give it back and succeeds, and Rafinha will trick his way through, and it's a brilliant save. Vinicius Junior can't find a corner.
Brazil team are desperate for Rafinha to get on the score sheet. And they nearly did then. It's terrific play. Just gave Kim too much of a chance to save it.
Thiago Silva stepping in, making it his.
The Republic have been really poor in transitions, but when they lose possession and when they gain it, the press has been all over the place, and I think those early goals really shook them up as a team.
Neymar, just a little casual. Wang Hichan. Van Imbom. On it goes, Lee Se-sung. They're trying to get a bit of momentum together here. It's back with Brazil. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Just given a helping hand.
The amount of bodies that Brazil, even now, are so comfortable in this game, throw forwards.
Well, understandably, there are a few interested in this.
There has to be a hierarchy here. Who's the boss there?
Every angle being discussed and a few objects being removed. They're giving it the big build-up. A decision has been reached. Another position of peril for Korea Republic. The wall just about doing its job.
And again, Neymar desperate for Rafinha to score a goal, lets him have it.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Not quite enough height on it. A counter-attack is possible with Son Heung-min, but they swarm around him. And a free kick is given away.
It's better by Son, draws the foul. Little steps for Korea Republic.
Down went Cho. He's up again now. But it's Militao who blocks the cross. Not for the first time tonight. Now they find a way in. This time it's Paqueta. Lee Se-sung. Back to the start they go. Kim Min-jae. Son Jun-ho. Kim Moon-hwan. Trying to commit two, which means there's room for someone. Son. Vinicius Junior emerges with it. Richarlison. And again. Paqueta. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Rafinha. Paqueta. Rafinha again. Quite from Vinicius Junior. foul by Richarlison. Well, you're always aware when a scoreline looks as this. The side on the end of it have worked so hard to get here, not just to Qatar in general, but to this game in particular. Working hard so late to score against Portugal. There's just no way at the moment for them to get any tangible reward.
That was a good ball in, though. Cho needed to go for it.
Vinicius Junior. Room for Neymar. Movement in front of him too. Through they go with Rafinha. And once again, Kim Sung-yu puts up the shutters and prevents number 5.
It's better in terms of defending, goalkeeping. Kim Sung-yu. Again, Brazil work it to get Rafinha on the ball. Just really closed his angle up. Difficult to beat the keeper from there.
Time for a change, and a significant one. It is the end of the evening for Eden Militao. And a Brazilian hero is going to come on here. Dani Alves, aged 39, who on the last match day became Brazil's oldest ever World Cup player. Tonight, he comes on to overtake Roberto Carlos to move second on Brazil's list of all-time appearance makers. Oh, that's Richarlison's ball. Neymar hovering in the middle. And in trying to get the ball in, he committed a foul.
Yeah, not quite as much urgency from Brazil in those situations now. They've done the job in the first half.
Danilo tidying up. Dani Alves. Taking part in his third World Cup. He missed the 2018 edition with a torn anterior cruciate knee ligament. Other than that, he's been very much part of the furniture over recent times.
Yeah, this is players playing at the top level in a really good structure, both when they've got it, Brazil, and when they haven't got it. They work really, really hard both ways. It'll be difficult to stop.
Fang in Bom applauding the crowd, almost apologising to the crowd for the scoreline. It has been a really tough night for those in red. These are players who have given so much enjoyment to those from their country. And they will have gone to bed last night dreaming of an upset. And Brazil are through again here. Rafinha for Richarlison. And the flag does eventually go up, as many perhaps expected it to. Hee-chan. Trying to help it through to Cho. He was down but without reward. Hwang Hee-chan. Back to Paek Sung-ho, just recently on. Hwang again, dealt with simply by Thiago Silva. Alisson wasn't perhaps expecting that. Just had to quicken the stride.
Just about keeping concentration for Brazil, seeing this game out. Keeping Korea Republic at bay without any more injuries.
Casemiro. Neymar stopped in his tracks. Neatly done by Kim Moon-hwan. Hwang Hee-chan. On again to Paek Sung-yo. Lee Se-sung. Two waiting in the middle. The ball can't quite find them. And then Alisson with a stop. And Son can't force it in. All hands to the pump for Brazil, who would in the end have been rescued by a flag in any case, but they weren't to know that. And once again, he comes up with the goods in goal.
Yeah, high level goalkeeper, high level defending. They don't particularly need it in this game. It's a terrific strike, but they will need it later on in the competition. Body's thrown in front, Alisson doing what he can. Just repelling anything that Korea Republic throw at them. Brazil, both ends of the pitch, they've been absolutely elite.
Well, try as they might, they can't get their rewards. Bong Kun-cha watching on from the stands. The youngest player ever to reach 100 caps. He did so at the age of 24 years and 139 days. And to put that in a bit of context, Kim Young-hwan tonight winning his 100th cap for the Korea Republic at the age of 32. Games aplenty at a very young age. Someone who racked up a fair few goals too, which Korea Republic haven't been able to do this evening, despite some promising moments and a fair few attempts. Will they be holding the real thing on December the 18th at the Lusail Stadium, I wonder? You would imagine they'd be in the conversation. Being Brazil, they should be. That's what is expected of them. Wrestle from Son Jun-ho on Neymar, who continues to be given minutes, although that might be about to change. Thiago Silva's free kick. Danilo towards Richarlison. Kim Young-hwan. Song Jun-ho out for Hwang Hee-chan. Swirled over, but too far in front of those who were gathering. Smiles all round from those who I'm sure would love to get involved. We're about to see two more in Brazilian yellow. Gabriel Martinelli of Arsenal in England and Bremer of Juventus in Italy. Danilo and Vinicius Junior are the players to be taken out. This is how it all started after 7 minutes.
Yeah, showed really good composure there. Vinicius Junior played his part in a sparkling Brazil performance tonight. I think at times in that first half, Brazil were absolutely unplayable. His Korean Republic didn't start well, but some of the football that resulted in goals.
Away from Son Heung-min. Gabriel Martinelli. A couple of goals for him this season for Arsenal, who sit proudly top of the Premier League in England. Awaiting the resumption of league matches on Boxing Day. Bremer. Back to Alisson. Marquinhos. And again. On by Paqueta. Richarlison just levering himself into contention for the ball.
Sure, what was said at half-time, Korea Republic dressing room was not to concede again. I think that Brazil have just lowered their intensity a bit, but they've come out and shown a response. I think that's all their fans and they could hope for.
Lee Se-sung is taken off here at the end of his 67th international cap. Lee Hang-in, his replacements. Kim Min-jae, Hwang Hee-chan. Baek Sung-ho, through to Son Heung-min. Baek Sung-ho. Taken down neatly, but had to find his way past three. Son Heung-min unable to pick out Hwang Hee-chan. Well, those from the Korea Republic will be rightly proud of their side for their efforts here at the tournament thus far. And also, as you mentioned, I mean, it's a cliche, isn't it? At half-time, if you're considerably behind, try and win the second half or don't lose it. Well, effectively, the second half has been even in terms of goals scored, and therefore they will see that as a slight victory from where they were on 45 minutes.
Yeah, the fans considerably outnumbered from Korea Republic. The Brazilian fans, lots of yellow shirts. They've done better in this second half, but I just think that Brazil are conserving energy.
Lee Hang-in and Son Heung-min over the free kick, trying to conjure something up here he hang in? Back to Baek Sung-ho. Oh! A moment to savour amidst the scoreline to forget. Not their finest hour tonight, but that was a finish to really enjoy from Baek Sung-ho.
That's a brilliant strike from Baek. A little bit emotional. Allison has been so difficult to beat. That looks like perhaps it might have been offside. That would be a shame, but what a strike that is. Allison saw it late, still couldn't get to it. Great finish, such power on a half volley.
Well, it's his first involvement here in Qatar, and what an involvement it was. The delay is one that will not be relished, but it is a goal. And a special moment for a side that have worked so hard and impressed many while they've been here. It seems a little late to be a springboard for a comeback, but clearly by the celebration, that is not what is in his mind. Richarlison constantly on the shoulder. Back to Bremer. Dani Alves. Richarlison. Son, back towards Baek. And now Hwang Hee-chan. Martinelli tucking in. Kim Min-jae. Kim Moon-hwan. Kim Min-jae once again. Picked off by Bremer. Cho is through and goes for it. Once again a late flag. Once again Allison didn't know, and once again Allison had to stop it.
That's a good move. Just went a little early. Allison didn't know that. Cho struck it well. Hit the ground first. The goalkeeper's been excellent for Brazil.
End of the night for Cho. And also the end of the night for the man who just prevented him from scoring. Brazil are going to make a change, which means that every member of their squad here at the World Cup has taken to the field. A nice touch for Weber, the goalkeeper, at the age of 34, to get cap number 9 and a first involvement at World Cup 2022 here in Qatar. It is also farewell for the night to Neymar, who's already made his contribution.
Yeah, it was a quick starter, wasn't it? So influential, so creative. Very pleased that he's not hobbling off. He's had that contribution sparkling. Nothing says that you've been absolutely well beaten than the opposition changing the goalkeeper.
Rodrigo very nearly right in the thick of the action. It's not often everybody in the squad gets a game. It's not often, therefore, that all three goalkeepers taken to a World Cup get a game. And that was a tricky back pass for Kim Sung-ju to field. The feet had to move just about as quick as the heartbeat, I'm sure. Kim Min-jae collecting for Korea Republic. Made the most appearances in qualifying. He knows exactly how hard he had to work to get his side here, albeit some have said that qualifying needs to be a bit tougher for them so they can step up in the tournament finals themselves. Hong-chul, Kim Young-hwang, Bang Hee-chan, Hee-chan, Lee hang in to Hwang once again. The crossing was a tempting one, but it was Hwang Hui-jo who was not quite there for the touch.
Well, they've kept at it, Korea Republic. This is the goal. Terrific strike. Pick that one out.
Pretty fierce top speed, which ultimately gave Allison no chance. The ankle of Neymar being looked after. It has been thought about an awful lot by an awful lot of fans in the last 10 days to 2 weeks. Rodrigo, who's been brilliant at times for Real Madrid this season. 7 goals for him this term. He only managed 9 in the whole of last season, so well on course to beat that as he continues to catch the eye of the Bernabeu. Rafinha, supported by Dani Alves. Thiago Silva. 5 minutes plus whatever is added remain. Rafinha wants it, but it's kept by Hong-chul. Back to Kim Sung-ju. Oh, he's given it away to Rodrigo. And Richarlison's waiting. There's no margin for error in a game like this, is there?
Absolutely not. Goalkeeper made amends in the end. He's made some good saves, but couldn't take advantage. Dani Alves.
That was cool and calm from Kim Min-jae. A big player for them, not just because of his ability, but his experience as well. Plying his trade in Italy with Napoli.
It's a terrific season. Really improved dramatically since going to Napoli. Great experience for him as well here in Qatar.
They are top of the table in Italy. Robust challenge from Bremer. Full name Gleison Bremer Silva Nascimento, but named Bremer by his father in tribute to the German left back Andreas Bremer, who of course was a key figure in the West Germany side, who prospered at Italia 90, scoring the winning penalty in the final. Korea Republic in behind here. Options waiting. Hwang Hee-chan, one of them. And that's a free kick. Got a foul by Paik.
Just a bit of experience there. Samiro just to slow the game down, get Brazil back in control of the ball.
Rafinha. Richarlison hovering. Rodrigo well forward. Martinelli's there as well. Kim Moon-hwan fends it away. Back they come with Martinelli. Hands the baton over to Casemiro. Paqueta. In from Rafinha. Kim Min-jae away. Martinelli found the gap. Can he find a teammate? He can. It's Alves. He wasn't too far away from being special.
Yeah, he would have been a popular scorer. The Brazil fans behind that goal. It's a great little ball. Dealt with well by Martinelli. And goes for the spectacular. It's definitely been a Brazil-type performance tonight.
Bremer winning the aerial battle. Goal kick is the verdict.
Exactly what you'd expect from Brazil. Probably was a corner in terms of the performance, the attacking players playing incredibly well, but they're defending and working hard when they've not got it and just blitz Korea Republic.
Hwang Hee-chan takes it down neatly, but then couldn't find the angle or the composure to finish.
There's been bright spots throughout the game from Korea Republic. Just haven't been able to finish the majority of them. Just went a little bit wild there.
Lee hang in. Down. Into the challenge from Casemiro. On it moves to Martinelli, who also takes a tumble and is told to get up.
Not sure initially. Now that's not a foul. How the ref saw that.
Son Heung-min. Lee hang-in. Son again. Might need a bit of help here. Support arriving from Kim Bun-hwan. Hwang Hee-chan. Lee hang-in. Kim Min-jae wants a bit of movement. Touch from Peik. And now can Brazil exploit the gaps that are left? Richarlison still full of running. He's perhaps now wishing he'd walked a little bit there.
He's worked incredibly hard tonight, Richarlison. Fitting that number 9 shirt.
Richarlison running into traffic. Breaks it for Dani Alves. Well, he's never shy to attack. Only Cafu has played more football for Brazil's men's national team now than he. On a night like this as well, we must offer our thoughts and prayers to a footballing hero of the highest order, a name that's been passed on from generation to generation of football fan up and down the land and around the globe. A man who is known simply as Pele. And we wish him well. After news coming from his hospital recently. And the thoughts of all of those in yellow and blue and beyond. Away just about by Kim. Martinelli, not quite for Rafinha, but he was fouled in the process. But there's no time for the kick. An emphatic victory. Quality and quantity from a Brazil side which, on the evidence so far here in Qatar, will surely be right in the mix for glory. It was a potentially tricky assignment tonight. But rather than coming unstuck, they just cut loose. Stubborn and stingy at the back, forceful and fearless going forward. Korea Republic outfought, outplayed, and sadly for them, out. Brazil, though, stride on. Brazil 4, Korea Republic 1.
Feels like the night the tournament truly started for Brazil. They have glistened this evening at Stadium 974. Had the game won by a stretch at half-time, and you can see immediately the victory is being dedicated to one man, Pele. They have that banner out already for the Brazilian legends. And it is fitting as well that Neymar is holding one side of it, having now tonight moved within one goal of perhaps the greatest ever player to pull on the Brazil shirt, one away from equaling his records. But everybody in Canary Yellow thinking of him and thinking of his family tonight. And this is a performance that he would have enjoyed as well. Brazil at their potent, ruthless, clinical best in that first 45 minutes in particular. when they absolutely blew the Korea Republic away. 4-0 up at half-time, 4 different goal scorers. And even though the second half was a far better offering from the Korea Republic, there was no way they were going to come back into this. And that is a lovely sight. Brazil and beyond thinking of Pelé. It is 20 years since Brazil last won the World Cup. How he would love to see them do it in 2022. There have been false dawns since they lifted that trophy with that victory over Germany 2 decades ago. 3 out of the last 4 World Cups prior to this one, Brazil have gone out in the quarterfinals, but the sort of performance that they have served up tonight suggests that they have all the ingredients to go very, very far in Qatar. They were just too good for Korea Republic tonight. And there might be a suggestion from Korea Republic supporters that while both of these teams played on Friday, just 72 hours ago, that they had to play largely the same team that faced Portugal. Was Brazil, of course, got the opportunity to rest some of their key men, the likes of Richarlison and co. Lovely little embrace there between the 2 players that play for Tottenham Hotspur in England's Premier League. Son Heung-min and Richarlison. One will be heading back to base, one will be there in potentially a couple of weeks, maybe with a trophy to go with it as well. And he is still majestic as well, isn't he? Thiago Silva played a part in the goal for Richarlison. And there is just quality everywhere you look on the pitch for Brazil. And they have Neymar back as well, back from the ankle injury that's kept him out for the past couple of games. And he's come through unscathed tonight too. So everything is looking up at the moment for Brazil on the pitch. So good going forward. Looking pretty tight at the back as well. And there's tens of thousands of Brazilians inside Stadium 974 tonight. And they know now that they are into the quarterfinals, and they know who they will face as well. It is going to be Croatia in the last 8 at Education City Stadium on Friday. It will actually be the first of the 4 quarterfinals. So Croatia against Brazil, Croatia coming through against Japan earlier on today, winning on penalties. We now know 3 of the 4 quarterfinals, the Netherlands against Argentina, and the winner of that will play the winner of Croatia against Brazil. So obviously there is the prospect we could have that mouth-watering South American classic in the semi-finals if both Argentina and Brazil get through. The Netherlands and Croatia, I'm sure, will have something to say about that. England against France, one of the other quarterfinals on the other side of the draw. And the only thing we don't know is who the winner of that tie will play. Will it be Morocco or Spain, or will it potentially be Portugal or Switzerland? Those 4 teams playing tomorrow night to complete the quarter-final lineup. Great night for Brazil. They've beaten Korea Republic by 4 goals to 1. There will be some disappointment amongst the pride in the Korea Republic camp. Let's get some reaction from them.
자, 백성호 선수 데뷔전에서 데뷔골을 넣었습니다. 기분이 어떻습니까?
저희가 승리를 할 때 기여했으면 좀 더 좋았을 것 같은데, 일단 저는 벤치에 있는 상황에서 일단 들어가는 기회가 된다면 제 최선을 보여주려고 했고, 그래도 팀에 조금 5대0이란 상황에서 좀 도울 수 있게 돼서 좀 그나마 좀 괜찮았던 것 같아요.
오늘 경기 결과가 아쉽지만 그래도 이 팀이 해낸 결과는 정말 많은 것들을 이뤘기 때문에 좀 더 기뻐해도 좋을 것 같거든요. 좀 더 웃어도 될 것 같습니다.
그렇죠. 뭐 저희는 다들 아시다시피 정말 힘든 그룹에 있었고, 저희는 끝까지 할 수 있다 믿음이 정말 컸기에 이렇게 16강까지 왔다고 생각했고, 뭐 비록 오늘 졌지만 저희가 믿음으로 이렇게 저희가 할 수 있다는 걸 좀 모두에게 보여준 것 같아서 그거에 좀 만족하고 있어요.
전반 마치고 감독님은 뭐라고 하셨고, 감독님이 본인이 교체 투입될 때는 뭐라고 하셨던가요?
급하게 하지 말고 지금 좀 더 차분하게 할 수 있는 상황인데 다들 급하다. 들어가서 최대한 차분하게 네가 할 수 있는 거 보여주라고 하셔가지고 최대한 차분하게 하려고 했던 것 같아요.
이번 대회 데뷔전에서 데뷔골을 넣었으니까 다음 대회에는 더 큰 활약을 기대해볼 만하겠거든요.
네, 일단 이렇게 기회가 와서 저도 정말 좋은 경험한 것 같고 또 앞으로도 더 좋은 모습 보일 수 있도록 많이 노력하고 또 노력하겠습니다.
Was just a step too far for Korea Republic tonight. You feel that there aren't going to be too many teams that are going to have the power and the guile to stop this Brazilian side in this 2022 FIFA World Cup, and just like in 2010 when they lost to another South American opponent, Korea Republic, in the form of Uruguay, they are out at the round of 16. Let's hear from their head coach. He's waiting to talk to us. It's Paulo Bento.
How was the match today?
It was a difficult match as we predicted. We already knew that we were going to face a very good team, a strong team. Of course, with the first goal too early, our task become itself a little bit more complicated. So after that, the second goal, the third one, each time that Brazil arrived to our goal, they scored it. And in the second half, the team continued to show a fantastic attitude. Of course, we know that Brazil played in a different way than in the first half. So, congratulations to Brazil for the victory. And congratulations for my players for the World Cup winning.
This is the end over in this World Cup, but you and your team showed a great performance in this World Cup. What a great journey. So what do you want to say about this?
I think that our World Cup was good. We made some things that was made just twice before. So it was a very good World Cup. The team played well. The 3 games in the group stage, the performance were good. I think that we could have made some more points because the game against Ghana, the result was not fair. But just say thanks to the players and congratulate all of them, the guys that play more, the guys that play less, the guys that didn't play. We made a very good group, so congratulations for all of them.
Paulo Bento was with Portugal at the 2014 World Cup as their coach, and he couldn't get them out of the group stage. So the fact he has gone to the round of 16 with the Korea Republic will be of personal pleasure to him, but Brazil were just too hot for Korea Republic this evening. Not too much in it in terms of the possession across the 90 minutes, 45% just about in favour of Brazil compared to the 42% of Korea Republic. And in the main, you feel that had Brazil not been quite so ruthless and Korea Republic been a little more potent themselves in front of goal, that scoreline would not be as dramatic as it appears. Let's have a look at the shots on goal then for Brazil. 10 in total on target tonight, 5 off target, but obviously those 4 goals came in the first half in that devastating period, scoring twice inside the opening 13 minutes tonight, Brazil. And from that point on, it felt like it was a tall order for Korea Republic. Here are Korea Republic's numbers. Early opportunity for Hwang Hee-chan, which was brilliantly saved, actually, wasn't it, by Allison? And just that one goal which came too late, 14 minutes from time, but it was a gutsy second half performance from Korea Republic. A very impressive one from Brazil though tonight. Let's hear from one of their 4 goal scorers, Vinicius Junior.
Vini Júnior, hoje a seleção parece que desabrochou de vez na Copa do Mundo. Um primeiro tempo espetacular, com jogadas, com gols e, acima de tudo, com um jeito todo de vocês comemorarem os gols, dançando, né?
Era normal, com o passar do tempo, a gente ia crescendo na competição e a cada jogo que passa a gente está mais confiante, a gente está mais entrosado e hoje jogamos contra uma equipe que dá espaço pra gente. E quando dá espaço pra gente é muito complicado para os adversários, que a gente tem bastante jogadas e a personalidade para fazer um grande jogo.
Esse ano você viveu um episódio lamentável de racismo por conta do seu jeito irreverente, das suas danças, e a Copa do Mundo é o melhor palco do mundo para a gente mandar mensagens no esporte. E a seleção está mandando a cada gol com danças incríveis, né?
Que a gente possa seguir bailando até a final e mandar também um forte abraço pro Pelé, que está precisando de muita força da gente, e essa vitória vai para ele, e que tudo ocorra bem, que ele possa sair dessa situação e que a gente possa ser campeão por ele.
Obrigado, Vini.
Obrigado.
First goal of the night from Vinicius Junior for Brazil, and a little landmark goal in this 2022 World Cup because he became the 100th different goal scorer at this tournament in doing so. And how good he was as well. Part of a fearsome forward line for Brazil, and this man is now just 1 goal away from equaling Pele's all-time scoring record for his country, the returning Neymar.
Neymar, você aos 30 anos, com tantas marcas importantes na seleção, alcançou mais uma hoje, ao lado do Pelé e do Ronaldo. Na história do futebol brasileiro, só vocês 3 têm gols em 3 Copas diferentes. Imagino que para você signifique muito, ainda mais nesse momento pelo qual o Pelé está passando. Imagino que você queira dedicar algumas palavras a ele também.
Cara, é difícil, né, falar sobre o momento que o Pelé está passando, mas eu desejo todas as melhores coisas para ele, que espero que ele fique bem de saúde o mais rápido possível e que ele possa, né, pelo menos ter confortado hoje com a vitória, né, com a faixa no final que a gente dedicou a ele. E alcançar marcas para mim é um orgulho muito grande, né? Alcancei coisas que eu jamais imaginaria que iria alcançar, então eu estou muito contente e muito feliz.
Bom, nas 2 últimas Copas anteriores, no Brasil você teve aquela lesão muito séria contra a Colômbia nas quartas de final. Depois, em 2018, o Brasil foi eliminado para a Bélgica. Agora tem mais umas quartas de final pela frente. Chegou a hora de ir mais longe, né, Neymar?
Com certeza, chegou a hora de ir mais longe. A gente sonha com o título, isso é óbvio, mas temos que ir passo a passo. Foi o 4º jogo hoje, nos faltam 3 e a gente está muito preparado, tá com a cabeça bem focada para conseguir esse título.
Queria que você falasse o que passou na tua cabeça, Neymar, depois da lesão no primeiro jogo. Bateu um medo, alguma ansiedade? Você falou, de novo na Copa do Mundo, não é possível, nesse momento que eu estou tão bem.
Cara, com certeza, bateu um medo muito grande, porque eu vinha muito bem, né, de uma temporada muito boa. E sofreu uma lesão no qual eu sofri, é bem duro. Passei a noite, né, outro dia, chorando muito, meus familiares sabem, mas deu tudo certo. Valeu a pena, valeu o esforço de ter ficado até 11 horas da manhã nesse dia tratando com o fisioterapeuta e os outros dias até 5, 6 da manhã. Então acho que todo o sofrimento agora é válido para que no final a gente possa, acho que coroar, né, uma coisa tão bonita que vai acontecer.
Parabéns pela classificação e pela marca.
Great to hear from Neymar, isn't it? One of 4 goal scorers for Brazil tonight on an evening where they took Korea Republic apart at Stadium 974. They scored their opening goal, Brazil, 7 minutes in, Up to this point in the tournament, they hadn't scored a first-half goal. We'd only seen 2 goal scorers in the form of Richarlison and Casemiro. Had another one here, Vinicius Junior, so composed. And that was his first ever goal at a World Cup as well. In fact, it's only his second ever international goal for Brazil. He's often the creator rather than the goal scorer for his national team. Obviously, at club level, he is regularly on the score sheet. Maybe this is a sign of things to come. And they were so good early on, Brazil, that they very quickly had a second. Richarlison, hungry to get the ball, knew what was coming. Jung Woo-young's boot, catching the bottom of his. And Neymar stepped up to score his 76th goal for Brazil. So he now is one away from levelling Pele's national record for Seleção. And it sparked the celebrations. The dance moves could begin. This was calmness personified from the number 10. Before the 30-minute mark, 2 became 3. And this time it was Richarlison, but not before the 2 centre-halves were involved. That's Marquinhos, that's Thiago Silva, and then Richarlison, the number 9, on the end of it. Glorious stuff. And when there's a highlights reel at the end of this World Cup, you can almost guarantee that 2 Richarlison goals in this tournament will be on it. The one that he scored against Serbia, and that one tonight. And Korea Republic were seemingly up against it. Vinicius Junior, a little dink. Lucas Paquetá, classy finish, 4-0, 36 minutes in. The Paquetá part of Lucas Paquetá's name actually is a nickname because he's from an island which is called Paquetá, which is just off the coast of Rio de Janeiro. And that screamed Brazil. There was 1 goal back for Korea Republic in the second half. Paik Sung-ho with it, the substitute, began his career on Barcelona's books. That had a bit of Barca feel about it. His 3rd international goal, and something at least for Korea Republic to finish the night with on an otherwise disappointing evening for them as they went out of the World Cup. So the Seleção supporters leaving the stadium tonight with broad smiles on their faces. They were brilliant tonight, truly exceptional. Brazil into the quarterfinals of the tournament. The world is watching, and they wouldn't want it any other way.
Thank you.